Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to crochet this ruffled flower pencil topper. It's very quick and easy to do as I'm using basic crochet stitches like single crochet and double crochets. So let's see how this is worked out. The materials that we need in order to make this pencil topper are a 2.5 mm crochet hook. I'm using two different color 4-ply cotton yarn, a stitch marker and scissors. So let's begin. First make a magic circle and into this magic circle work 8 single crochets. Once you're done with 8 single crochets, pull the tail of the magic circle to close it. And slip stitch on top of the first single crochets, but instead of going through both the loops, work the slip stitch on back loop. So this completes the first round. Now for the second round, work one chain and we'll be working one single crochet into each of the stitches, but instead of going through both the loops, we'll be working the single crochets on the back loop. So going into the first stitch on the back loop, work one single crochet. Moving to the next stitch, go to the back loop and work the second single crochet. So just continue working one single crochet per stitch. So I worked the second round by making single crochets on the back loops, and in total I have worked 8 single crochets. Now in order to end this round, we won't be working any slip stitches, and from row 3 to row 9 we'll be working in rounds by putting a marker to mark the first stitch. So now we'll start with our third round. Going into the first stitch through both the loops, work one single crochet. And mark the first stitch using a marker. Now going into each of the stitches, work a single crochet. So I have come to the end of the third round by working one single crochet into each of the stitches. Now for the fourth round, remove the marker and going into the stitch, work a single crochet. So we won't be working any slip stitches. Now mark the first stitch of the fourth round and continue with the sequence as we have done for the third round. That is, going into each of the stitches, work a single crochet. So this pattern needs to be continued till row 9. So once I am done with my 9th row, I shall get back. So after working the 9th row, I have slip stitched into the marked stitch and cut the yarn. Also, I have weaved in the loose yarns inside. Now we shall work with the flower part. For that, we will be inserting our hook into the front loops of the second row. So going into one of the front loops, insert your hook and pull the yarn. Work 3 chains, and these 3 chains will be considered as the first double crochet. Now going into the same stitch, work 4 more double crochet. So including the 3 chains which I made initially, in total I have worked 5 double crochets. So the sequence of this round is going into each of the front loops, work 5 double crochet. So just continue with this sequence till the end of the round. So after working the last set of 5 double crochet, I have slip stitch on top of the third chain and cut my yarn. So that completes the first round of our ruffled flower. Now we'll be working the second round. For that, insert your hook into the same stitch where we had slip stitched and pull the yarn. In this round, we'll be giving a pretty edging to our flower. Work 1 chain. And going into the next stitch, work 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain and going into the next stitch, work a slip stitch. So this is the sequence that will be following for the entire round. Work 1 chain and moving to the next stitch, work a slip stitch. So just continue with this sequence till the end of the round. To end this round, I have worked a final slip stitch into the first stitch and cut the yarn. Now just weave this loose end on the back side. So that completes our ruffled flower pencil topper. Now we shall just put it on top of the pencil. So that's all for today's tutorial. I hope you found it really very useful. In case of any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.